Hi, don't judge a book by its cover. If you understand this, you might well understand what I'm going to say. This is Prithviraj and you are watching Prithvi Says. We as people sometimes pass judgment on others effortlessly. We take people for granted. We judge others according to our own comforts. But what happens when you judge a person? Let's look into it. When you judge a person, you are indirectly hurting. No. Not indirectly, you are directly hurting the person. Nobody has ever gave you a right to hurt a person, but you take people for granted, which you should not. And when someone says no, no means a definite no. Some people say when a girl says no, that means yes. That's been stupid. When a girl says no, no. When a boy says no, no. It's a definite no, regardless of the gender. No means no. And don't get offended when someone says no to you. Respect their decision and move on. Don't judge them. Judgment makes you feel worse about yourself. Judging people doesn't define who they are, but it actually defines who you are as a person. Judgment causes perpetual stereotype. Stereotype, is something that you are generalizing people just because he is coming from that community, just because he is from that group, region, caste, or place. He will be same as those people in the particular group or caste. No, people are different. Everybody is different in their own way. Don't be a part of this stupid stereotyping. By judging, you are putting out negativity into this world. There is a concept, law of attraction, that states whatever, whether it's negative or positive, you are constantly thinking or constantly talking about it, you are inviting itself into your life. So why be negative when we can be positive? So be optimistic and think before you speak. So when I say think, I've learned this abbreviation today. Think, I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but it's absolutely bang on for me. Think represents, T represents truth. So question yourself, is it truth that you are speaking? And H represents helpful, whether is it helpful to others, whatever you are speaking. And I represents, is it inspiring or not. N represents, is it necessary or not. And K represents, is it kind or not. So keep these things in your mind before you speak. And judging others also encourages you to judge yourself in a negative way, so don't do that. And the way to stop judging, monitor your thoughts. Of course, when you see a person, you might have some of the thoughts coming to your mind. Automatically the judgments will run in your mind, but what you gotta do is do not respond to those thoughts. If you respond, it builds a conversation in your mind, so don't ever respond to the negative thoughts in your mind. Stop judging yourself. Don't ever negative talk about yourself. If you want to change something, go after it. Whatever you want to do it and change yourself. If you don't have control on it, then leave it. Then just be it and accept as it is. Don't ever compare with others, whether it might be looks, whether it might be beauty, whether it might be knowledge, or whether it might be anything. Don't ever compare yourself with others. When you start comparing yourself with others, you feel unhappy about yourself, and stop trying to get attention from the people who hurt you. Don't hate yourself. Be confident. Your happiness should not depend on others. It should be your choice. It's not something, that things happening to me, then only I will be happy. No, it's not the thing. It should be a choice. Happiness is a choice, where regardless of the circumstances or the consequences, it's you are making a choice. And instead of judging others, you have to focus on your own life. And to stop being judgmental, you have to be in their shoes, and you have to understand how it exactly feels when someone judges you in the same way. So think in those lines, and don't be judgmental. And after everything and all, you only see what a person chooses to show you. You will never know completely about a person. If someone says, I know completely about that guy or this girl, that's absolutely myth, and that's a bullshit idea. People say that understanding girls is difficult. Not just girls, understanding any person is difficult, because nobody knows anybody completely. So finally, judgments is like, until you open and read a book, you don't know what lies in its cover. So same with the person, you don't know what the person is. Don't just look at them and don't judge them. Instead, that be curious, not judgmental. And finally, I want to end this by giving this quote that never ever trust your fears, because your fears don't know your strengths. So be brave, be confident. Thank you so much for watching. This is